The cones are gone, the road is open, the fix on 196 is finished. Dee Morrison is live this morning on the bridge on Coit, where the project officially wraps up this morning. Dee?
And happy about it, too. 7 months of closed signs and cones are over. Everything is open on 196. You can see the stretch here. This is near the Coit Avenue overpass. Everything is open, all ramps from 131 and on and off ramps, everything open this morning. You'll still see some cones along the shoulders, and actually our photographer found some signs as well. Speed limit signs with the old speed limit for construction, and also a sign that says Ottawa Avenue is closed, but it is actually open. This is a $40 million project, started in April, and it widened I-196 from 2 lanes to 3. Crews also replaced 5 bridges. They did a complete concrete rebuild on east and westbound lanes. They replaced those bridges through the heart of Grand Rapids, and this isn't just fixed, it's faster. Speed limits have gone up. East of College, now 70 miles per hour. West, 65 miles per hour from College to Lake Michigan Drive, then it goes back to 70 again. Now stay with us here on Daybreak. Coming up in our next half hour, we took a look at those speeds and ran some numbers to show you just how much time you may save with the new speed limits. Kind of fun this morning. And also at 6:45, we have an interview with a spokesperson from MDOT who will talk a little more about what's next down the road, what projects you should be watching out for coming up. Live in Grand Rapids, I'm Dee Morrison, 24-Hour News 8.
It is fixed. The huge construction project that shut down I-196 through Grand Rapids is now done, except for some finishing touches. And get this, now you can absolutely fly through town, thanks to some higher speed limits. 24-Hour News 8's Dee Morrison is live with more on the changes you'll see today. Dee?
That's right. Faster speeds, more lanes, safer bridges. It's all good here along 196 because it's all open today. Very good news for commuters. You can see here at the Coit Avenue overpass, all lanes are open, both directions. All ramps, including the ones from 131, are open this morning. This is a $40 million project that was started in April. Crews rebuilt 5 bridges and completely redid the concrete both east and westbound through this key section in Grand Rapids. This should save you some time now. Besides having more lanes, which should ease congestion, you'll also find you can drive faster legally now. The speed limit has gone up from 55 to either 65 or 70 throughout the city. This map shows you those new speed limits and where they are. Now, we added it up and did some math, and if you drive the speed limit, it should take you 4 minutes, 57 seconds to get from Market Avenue on the west to Plymouth Avenue on the east side of town. With the old speed limits, it would have taken 5 minutes, 59 seconds. Now, we know that's only a minute, but those minutes add up. That's, 10 minutes a week, right? Anyway, we wanted to give you a little bit of something else to think about on your way in this morning as you enjoy all those ramps being open. Coming up at 6:45 this morning, John Richard is with us. He's a spokesperson for MDOT, and we'll talk a little more about the project wrapping up and what's next down the road. Live in Grand Rapids, I'm Dee Morrison, 24-Hour News 8.
Well, the cones are off to the side. The construction equipment's been hauled out. Today, the fix on 196 is fixed. All lanes and all ramps are open.
All morning long, we've been getting you ready for the morning commute.
And 24-Hour News 8's Dee Morrison's live talking with an MDOT spokesperson, JR. Let's check in with her. Hey, Dee.
Hey, good morning, and good news. As you said, I-196 wide open this morning, all lanes, all ramps, and here to talk a little bit about the project and what comes next, John Richards, the spokesperson for MDOT. Tell us a little bit about what remains. I know there's still some barrels out here and a few signs that are still needing to be picked up.
Well, painting is one of the big things in 2011, so they can't do that now because of the weather. Seeding, tree planting, flowers, a few more signs to go up, but it's wrapped up and it looks pretty good, as you can see this morning.
Just some finishing touches to go. Now, this was a really important project for Grand Rapids. It was important for the drivers. Tell us a little bit about important for the economy as well.
Well, yeah, it created a ton of jobs. Walter Toby, the prime contractor out of Wixom, did a great job hiring local contractors. There were probably 35 to 40 different companies, over 100 workers on site at a time. So it created, hundreds of jobs, and it's great for the economy and it's great for Michigan. 196 looks nice, and it was a long time coming. We've got 5 new bridges, a new through lane in each direction. We've merged lanes between the interchanges, so it's going to look a lot different for the morning commute today.
feel a little different, too. We know the speed limits have increased a little bit through here, something for drivers to be aware of. I know we're all excited to see this project wrap up, but there's always another one down the road. Can you tell us what we should be watching for in the next season?
Yeah, it's just one piece of the perpetual program. Fuller Avenue Bridge will be replaced over 196. The 36th Street Bridge over 131. The M21 Bridge over the Grand River in Ada. That's a big project. Resurfacing of 28th Street. So it's nonstop, and we've got Fight Off Old Men Winter coming up here shortly too. So it's never ending.
Good job security for you. Thanks, John. Thanks for joining us this morning. Enjoy all those new open ramps and open lanes here this morning. We'll keep you posted how we move through the commute this morning. Live in Grand Rapids, I'm Dee Morrison, 24 Hour News 8.